do it. Let's do it. Here we are. We're back.
We're live.
And we are. Yes, we are live.
We are live. Yes. It's been so long. Oh my days! I just opened it. Had my volume on full.
Oh, you silly boy.
And who do we have today?
It's Nexus's Most Wanted. Just Cause. In Division 4.
That was going to be my next question.
Okay, well there you go. It's your next answer as
And
well.
how many games have both of these teams played so far?
I'll just go over to my co-caster Yemek to answer that. That's right, 2.
They both played 2. Yeah, so this is their third game. They are sitting at. Wait, why doesn't it tell me the results? Show spoilers. Here we go.
That's what you
Don't get why the website has that. Nexus Most Wanted are on 1 win, putting them at 19th in the league at the moment. And I need to show spoilers on Just Cause. Just Cause are both sitting at 2 wins, and they're 6th.
Okay, so decent start. Both teams have at least won one match, which is more than you can say for us.
Imagine lofty heights, lofty heights. Let's have a look. Nexus Most Wanted didn't get any maps in the game that they lost, so they've only had 2 map wins so far. But they've obviously had a bit of a stomp against them. But yeah, off to all right starts. It's always like a bit shaky at the start of the season, isn't it? Your placement isn't as much of an indication of how you're going to perform.
Tell us about it. So quickly the map bans, and I have clearly input. No, we're good. So yeah, Nexus Most Wanted have banned out Praxis and Cursed Hollow, and Just Cause have banned out Dragonshire and Sky Temple. They've got first pick and have picked up Alterac Pass. There is a lobby open. Num num num.
Over we go to the lobby. Wait, why am I not seeing this? Is there a lobby open?
Yes.
Am I in Heroes Lounge chat?
I don't know, you might not be.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at that Poppin trying to sneak onto Just Cause's team. Now, I straight away want to raise the most important point, which is, of course, portrait synergy.
Yes.
Okay, so is it Nexus Most Wanted on the left?
That's correct, yes.
So it's Nexus Most Wanted that have the good portrait synergy, and Just Cause that do not.
Let's have a look. I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, there's a bit of synergy for Just Cause. Three people with the same portrait. Yeah.
I'm going to make my predictions now that it's the ranged DPSs that are not on board with the portrait synergy. Those deeps people, they're always the toxic ones. Have you had much chance to look at what heroes both teams play?
I haven't. I've been asleep, so.
Been asleep?
No, I was very tired. Not very prepared for our return to casting.
Jesus, you're struggling. You're struggling with all the technical stuff. Have you unmuted the stream?
Oh, good question, actually.
Dear God, if it's muted.
Let's turn the volume on. Hold on.
That's the lazy way of working it out. Have you had much chance to look at what heroes both teams play?
I haven't. I've been asleep, so. Okay, no, yeah, the stream is. Yeah, you asked about heroes. I said I've been asleep. I heard that back on the stream.
So, both teams like Cassia. I can tell you that much so far. Just Cause have picked her 4 times and rocking a 75% win rate. Nexus Most Wanted picked her twice and it was banned against them once.
Okay, I'd expect her to be quite highly contested on Alterac Pass. personally anyway, I think because it's quite an open map, she's quite independent with her self-heals. I
Yeah.
feel like she's a good hero here.
Yeah. Talking of another good hero here, Nexus Most Wanted, Sylvanas picked 4 times
Okay,
so
yeah.
far, and
Good.
obviously
A lot of
bit
trait
of a beast.
value we had with the objective.
Yeah. But it's been banned by Just Cause twice already this season and picked once by them, so I could see them banning it out if they're not going to try picking it themselves.
Bans coming out, Diablo and Chromie being banned out by Nexus Most Wanted.
I think we're going to see a bit of competition over Brightwing here as well if she doesn't get banned.
It looks like it. Just Cause have banned out Hogger and just a bit of a think about the second ban. Do you think Nexus Most Wanted might snap up that Brightwing, do you?
Yeah. It's been a bit, I mean, the start of the season, obviously, both teams fairly restricted on there were certain heroes you had to ban, i.e. Hogger, Gazlo. Whereas now we're kind of getting a bit more freedom in bans to more target heroes that are good on the map.
Yep, there's the Cassia. You
There's
called
the
it.
Cassia, hotly contested. I think we'll see Brightwing picked up here now. She's also good against Cassia, which helps.
Yeah, that's true. Could even see the Falstad as well. Could see a double global pickup from Just Cause, Brightwing, Falstad perhaps on this map.
Yeah.
This was their map choice, so they might have a bit of a global thing going on.
Yeah,
Tycho
solo lane is
Sylvanas.
looking Sylvanas. Fair enough.
Yeah, he called Sylvanas and Tychus still very strong at the moment, so...
Yeah, not broken anymore, but definitely enjoying that auto attack meta right now, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, is it risky picking him up this early when, you know, there's plenty of blinds still to be picked up, or...?
Yeah, I mean, there's Jimmy as well. Johanna and May, very popular tanks at the moment because of auto attack meta coming back in. So perhaps they'll try to ban one of those out. Even with blinds, like the Sylvanas is a threat. You can't keep Tychus blinded all the time, can you?
That's true.
You're not going to be able to shut down his damage huge amount. The best thing you can do is just keep avoiding him. Well,
Urel getting banned out.
Didn't really see that one coming.
They picked her once and won with it, so might be a bit of a preference there to not play against her, especially on a map like this.
There's the Brightwing ban as well. So if you've got the Deckard, just deny it.
Yeah,
do you think we're going to see double Lornado or triple Lornado?
Probably not on this map, unless they really value sort of the control of the boss point. Sonya and May picked up.
It brings.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think the May was a bit of a pick just to deny it as an option?
Possibly, I don't know.
It's nice against the Jimmy and the Cassia as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've not had much success with it, but I like her on this map, so I can see why they've gone for it.
Yeah, she's good on this map. She's good against the heroes they have. I think it's a nice choice. And Johanna. Oh, I think this
two solid pickups.
I think this match is going to get boring quickly. Is what I've just realised going through this draft. So, yeah, pick up the blinds, pick up the auto attackers. Let's go. No real significant poke here, I'd say. Cassia, I guess. I think these fights are going to be hard and fast.
Yeah, as your favourite, Stukov. Coming
See
in
if he
last
picks
for
the
Just
right
Cause.
talents on it. I mean, Stukov with the May as well. If you can get that combo off and get a few people in that silence, it's almost an instant fight win, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think Stukov does seem to be quite highly contested at the moment for that reason. Going to the loading screen now.
I think personally, as a tank player becoming a DPS player, those rare times that I play support, I'm literally like Brightwing or Stukov at the moment. Like,
yes,
it's one or the other and nothing else, because they both just feel strong.
definitely. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to remember about scene changes and all the other buttons I need to press. There's not that many.
Done.
There's not that many,
Same.
but I just don't want our first cast back to just have me leaving it on the wrong screen.
You were too slow on the betting, weren't you? Hey?
Oh no, betting's too much. That's no. Next time.
Back.
Hell
well,
no.
even without the betting, here's the age-old question. Just looking at the drafts, who's your favourite? I think we're going to agree this time.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Nexus Most Wanted, to be honest. I'm a sucker for a for all, I'm going to be honest.
See, I was thinking that I actually prefer Just Cause. Just because they've got the May into Stukov silence. She's going Ice Wall as well. Horrible.
So, on the left-hand side, Nexus Most Wanted. We've got Kelmore on Deckard, Bob Zorzen on Cassia, Strider on Thrall, Dasher on Reyna, and Alpha on Johanna. And they've got some nice mount synergy there with the golden
I really
rooster.
rate the mount synergy. I'm enjoying it. On the right-hand side, Just Cause, T Forever on Sylvanas, Kestrel on Sonya, Lilith Eden on Stukov, Acus on Tychus, and Norak on A.
So, no early game shenanigans. There's a Sylvanas. We always wonder if there's going to be some early game shenanigans, but 4-on-4 in mid, and Thrall and Sonya starting to duke it out on top. Just having a quick look at talent picks, see if there's anything
Stukov's
unusual.
picked the right talent. He's gone low below, so we're going to see a lot of damage when he lands those silencers.
Cassia in a bit of trouble early on.
In mid, yeah.
It sort of clashed on the rotation there, and Cassia getting caught out. Deckard and Jimmy went to start the camp early. Sort of left Cassia a bit high and dry there. But it is early days, so...
Savannah's also picking up Withering Fire build.
That is the best talent, according to people who know what they're talking about. If you're talking about us, then it's terrible, but good Sylvanas players do pick...
But you don't get the satisfaction of the constant stacks on your W.
Exactly. Tychus picking up the extra basic attack range, which... I suppose you do see every so often, but that grenade build nerf is...
Yeah, I think a lot of people still favour grenade, don't they?
They seem to, from what I've seen, but clearly not here. Aquos favouring the attack range. Nexus Most Wanted putting a good bit of pressure on mid now with their camp.
Yeah, and Cassia going down to pick up the circle bot lane, which was being missed out by Just Cause. So she pulled Jimmy down with her. Nothing at this stage making me feel scared for either team in particular.
No, I was just having a
bit of back and forth.
Yeah, I was just having to think about bosses, and both teams have got quite good boss damage, so we could see some like sneaky bosses from either side, as Cassia might be getting caught out on bot here. Just Cause are going to have to dive deep if they want this kill, but they're not going to get it.
Going sensible. I think they were fearing a rotation down behind them there because they couldn't see all of the other team. So yeah, staying safe, letting Cassia escape.
In the rhythm coming out from Tychus, the stacking quest, which makes sense when you've got the blinds of Johanna and Cassia. The longer you can get that tray up for, the better. If you end up going for the bigger they are, then if you just save the blind for that, then you get no value. So it's an obvious choice, probably. Now,
we've got Nexus Most Wanted picking up their camp here. If they go straight from there aggressively on to trying to cap the objective, they're going to be in a really nice position. See how this goes for them. Or do you think they're going to push mid?
No, it looks like they're going to push in and go for it, but May's going to try and get some interrupts, but she might struggle to do more than a couple, but her team are coming now to support. Sonya's coming down quicker.
There, so.
Yeah, Sonya is making the quicker rotation down for all still cleaning up on top, so Nexus most wanted have to be a bit careful here, they are outnumbered. Jimmy's getting a bit low, but they should be okay to back up here as both teams wait for level 7 talents.
I think Joanna not having any mana here was actually the biggest problem in that. not wanting to take a fight and just having to back out.
Yeah, she's having to back now, so this gives Just Cause a chance to maybe get a quick channel just to put a bit of pressure on Nexus most wanted.
Yep.
So now the onus is on the blue team to push in here and interrupt that channel. Which against the Mei and a Stukov, and that might be a bit tricky. Looks like they've done a good job of zoning him out there.
Yeah, both teams not really wanting to be the first one to die, are they? They're both playing quite cautiously when it comes to the team fights.
Yeah.
Cassia goes in though. Oh, grenade doesn't quite finish her off. That's Tychus picking up the wrong build there.
He has gone for the grenade talent at 7, so that's that little bit of extra bonus damage and some more wave clear for them.
Both teams kind of poking and prodding at the moment, waiting for the other ones to kind of put a foot wrong so they can punish them. But yeah, not wanting to be the first ones to overextend and die. Attempted
Speaking of
rotation
which, Thrall in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to be okay on mid. And Tychus.
I love that. I was
away
looking
on
at the
bot.
rotation bottom. You were looking at the rotation mid.
I was looking at bot, and then I thought, no, they're not getting that. But then I saw Thrall looking a bit swarmed by red at top. Johanna gets the cap off on the right-hand objective here, but it's not going to last for too long, and she's going to take a lot of damage.
Oh yes, that's the route we want to see come out from Thrall.
Yeah,
but yeah, just a
pack.
few more seconds for the blue team, isn't it?
Yep, I hadn't noticed that he'd taken Frostwolf pack at 4. And if I'd noticed, I'm sure we would have commented that, oh, you know, is he actually going to do it? Is he actually going to complete that quest? And he's done a really good job there.
It's the talent everyone wants to slag off until you get a 5-man route with it.
Yeah, you don't want
to get great value.
Yeah, you don't want to slag it off. You love it, don't you?
Oh, it's the best talent in the game. Just throwing wolves every few seconds now. He's going to have a really fun game.
Yeah, both teams picking up the camps. It's a very long, contested first objective. We're probably going to get level 10s before it's finally channeled. I don't think that happens in any of our games. We usually just jump headfirst into the objective here, don't we?
And fight, see what happens, yeah.
just like Storm League, really. But these teams playing a bit more methodically, you know. Like you say, not wanting to commit too much. Just Cause have numbers here. Johanna's in a bit of trouble. Oh, Mind Control pulling her in, but she's got a trait. Tychus on the other hand's a bit low now. And Nexus most wanted don't have the 10s yet. I think if they had 10s there, you know, a Blessed Shield and...
Well, we're going to see the counter engage come in here, aren't we? They've hit 10, they're gonna look to pick up a kill here, and Sylvanas surely in a bit of trouble.
Oh, she gets hit by Valkyrie.
Nice Valkyrie. Good silence from the Stukov, but too late for Sylvanas.
Big damage coming out onto the blue team here, but Johanna and Decker just surviving, and Mei falls. Stay a while on Sonya, gives them a chance to regroup, and they finish her off.
I can't help but feel if that leap had been onto the Stukov silence, that definitely gone the other way in that fight.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like by the time that Just Cause reacted to the Sylvanas pick, it was, you know, she was dead. They were a person down. They might have just been better to try to disengage from the fight. And
yeah, possibly.
They have definitely lost the first objective here. So Nexus most wanted, getting to see how they fare pushing against the Sylvanas.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got pretty decent damage with the Jimmy and the Cassia, so...
Yeah, if Jimmy and Cassia are in the same lane, they're going to do a lot of structural damage very quickly.
Yep. So, quite evenly split. You've got the offlaners on top, the tanks in mid, and the DPS and the healers on bot. So...
Yeah, it's just going to look like an ARAM fighting bot now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's going to be coming down and getting them some value.
Yeah, it's Valkyrie versus Mind Control here. One of those could easily pick up a kill for either side. Mind Control misses. Is there going to be a Valkyrie?
I mean, there's something about Mind Control that you just never scared to throw it out too often, are you?
Yeah. Okay, so Not too much damage onto the fort, but they do open it up. The red team are going to rotate up and try and put some pressure on this Johanna, who's managed to push the objective in and take the middle fort. Quite nice. It's not ideal on this map. You want one of the lanes that has a boss on it. Really want to be getting those down, but it's something, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're Nexus most wanted at this stage, you're going to be fairly happy with how the game's going so far. Like I said, you've been playing very cautiously. You've managed to get that first objective after a bit of back and forth. Really nice pick on Sylvanas. And yeah, they've got the structural advantage now. Jimmy's picking up a camp, which is being countered by the other team. And they're probably going to look to get this bottom fort down for the next objective.
Yeah, there was a zoning ice wall from May there. That looks like most of my ice walls in our match last night. Good for zoning, but not really hitting many people. But we'll see. There's time. We could see some amazing ice walls here.
That not many people have practiced much.
I mean, I've practiced a lot with it. I'm just still not very good with it. So it is 4v3
and Cassia chose to push mid rather than coming bot.
But yeah, it's lucky that the red team didn't engage there. They did have numbers, but yeah, Cassia just putting a bit of pressure on mid lane there. Sill's responding to it top, and that might give the blue team a bit of chance to push on bot here. Sonya's picking up the camp.
I'm going to have to ask you a really important question.
Okay.
How do I follow your camera?
I can't remember.
I can't remember at all.
Oh no. Ice Wall hits Johanna here. Teams. Odin's been popped.
By the power
Odin
of
on Tychus. Tychus is getting a bit low. Oh, the stay a while's interrupted by Flailing Swipe, but Thrall's going in to try and finish off that Tychus who's on 30 health, but he's going to be okay.
Luckily for them, they get the fort. I feel like that was a really nice Valkyrie by Cassia, but she didn't take that to her team.
Yeah.
No one else was really ready to follow up on it. Johanna was still thinking about saving herself. I think if she had just shouted that she Valkyrie, there would have been a kill there, definitely.
Yeah. Thrall's picked up Earthquake. If he had Sundering, he could have finished off that Tychus there. I mean, I used to love Earthquake, but I really think that Sundering's much more valuable at the moment. I don't know how you feel.
Sonya's going to be able to spin out of it, essentially, because obviously she'll remove the effect when she starts spinning. Sylvanas has got mobility. May's got mobility. It's only really going to help them kill that Stukov. It's not like they're going to be diving on him. They're better at kind of see what value they do get from it.
So Ice Wall's been used, but it is a 50-second cooldown now, so I think it is pretty safe just to throw it out like that. Maybe you hit someone and, you know, that's a guaranteed stun on them, so...
Between having Ice Wall and Mind Control, you're just going to be throwing out ults and hoping to pick something up, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Mind Control misses.
Thrown out.
Here comes the Earthquake, and the Stay a While. Oh, nice Valkyrie on Tychus.
Getting the Tychus.
The leap goes in, Tychus is low, he just goes down.
Unlucky not to get away. May's not going to get away here, surely. Being chased by attackers, so yeah, she does.
Thrall was pretty low there as well, he managed to get out, so...
Do you know what I really liked in that fight was actually this Sonya committing with the leap. As soon as she saw her team was in trouble, she just went in and peeled.
Yeah.
It could have easily been 3 kills there.
Definitely, yeah, that was a brave play, and it definitely paid off. They did lose Tychus, but it could have definitely been a lot worse, so... 16s are there for Nexus Most Wanted.
I don't know if to call May brave or stupid here, really. Going in, saved by the huge silence on Stukov. Yet to see really any synergy from Just Cause, you know, getting a nice setup, getting a few people locked in on it. Oddly, I suppose, like, they're looking for the Ice Wall, they're looking for the Mind Controls, and so far they haven't really gotten it.
Yeah.
But there's not been that Stukov silence following up on it.
Brawl, you're in big trouble. There's a leap and a Mind Control to follow. Brawl does go down. That's what they're looking for. Johanna needs to be careful here. She is isolated. I know it's a Johanna, but...
Do you think they're getting value from using 2 ults there at this stage of the game?
I think they're low enough cooldown that, yeah. I mean, they've got an objective coming against them.
I don't see how they'll lose any structures now.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's definitely a good trade for them. You know, Mind Control's almost back, so if anyone from the blue team pushes, you know, against a Sylv, she's got that tool, and Leap's not that far off, so... Yeah, I think
They're
that's
losing top
good value.
4. They're gonna keep their keeps. They're gonna be happy with that.
Yeah.
That's them still in the game essentially. What they've got to watch here is that they're gonna clear top, make sure that they don't lose boss to the other team.
Yeah, Nexus most wanted lining up for that boss. So they've got Jimmy with Exterminator, so they can melt it very quickly. Deckard's splattering the potions everywhere. He's got plenty of time to set up. It's going to be tricky to push into this.
Yeah, but they know they're there, so they're coming up to contest. It's a gank, so see if they face check or poke. Hey,
Oh, Blessed Shield missed. The Earthquake's out. The Ice Wall hits 2.
good job by the
Tychus
Sukov
gets
to kill for
Valkyried.
Sylvanas, but Tychus is in trouble. They're gonna get away. I think they're gonna be happy with just surviving at this stage.
Yeah, I think so. Johanna's looking a bit isolated there.
Yeah,
She takes a lot of damage.
Johanna's forgetting they're not just as tanky as they used to be.
Yeah, Odin was
And
popped, and then the fight just kind of doesn't happen. So maybe Odin's a little bit wasted there, but
yeah, I don't think he'll be too disappointed with that. As
yeah,
soon as
red
they see
team.
Johanna mid, they're gonna go for this.
Yeah, is this the blue team deciding to get bot, or
Red team saw Johanna show mid, and that gave them the confidence to go for it.
yeah,
And
for
blue
all,
team are going to be too slow rotating up here.
yeah, I thought for all would have seen that and called it a bit earlier. Johanna needs to get on point here if they want to stall it. She gets there, but the big silence, that's just so much damage.
Oh, nearly some counter kills there. Nice.
Duco goes down, falls in a lot of
If
trouble
there
though. There's
wasn't that ice
rubies,
wall, there would have been 3 deaths there.
definitely.
Don't
Roll was very
shame
low, but there was
yourself.
rubies everywhere, and it just healed him to full. So 1 for 1. I really don't feel like blue team had to give the boss there. I feel like Thrall could have called that earlier, and yeah, it just seemed like they were a bit slow getting back up.
They definitely thought fight over. Let's go and do something else because we're not going to get boss, and they completely forgot that Just Cause might want the boss themselves.
Yeah.
And Just Cause picking up the objective now as well. Sonya on cleanup duty, so they're going to get a good amount channeled on here, but it's going to be contested. So we are about to see another fight with every back off cooldown ready to go.
Yeah. Well, they've got Ice Wall, good zoning tool. Johanna's surprised just cause I suppose Stukov's only just come back. Mind control miss.
Nice attempt by the mind control. As much as I say you don't mind throwing out mind control quite a lot, I would want to see slightly higher conversion rate on these.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly.
Like, there the fall was pretty much stood still. Johanna getting the pressure on. Ice Wall not catching anyone.
Leap onto Johanna, there's a stay a while. Johanna still goes down.
Maid just greeding too much. Oh, sorry, not Maid. Johanna not getting out, sorry.
There's the Earthquake, which might have just saved the blue team from a few more deaths there. May's getting very low, but she's going to just about be okay. As level
basically was fighting free of Just Cause,
yeah.
while the rest of his team tried to take down Tychus.
So the blue team don't have Johanna, but they do have the level 20 advantage.
Yeah,
the red team are just going to clean up mid a bit now.
Yeah, Just Cause on cleanup duty, giving away a bit of channel time. But I think they know they're going to be able to contest this again, so does it matter if they lose another 10 seconds? Probably not.
Yeah, that's true. Blue team just getting a channel off, but they should probably back off here. They are outnumbered, but...
I'm surprised they opted to do their camp now.
Yeah, they've got numbers. Okay, they were waiting for level 20, fair enough. Gonna get that objective back and looking for the ice wall now. Doesn't hit anybody, but they can look at getting this channeled before Johanna catches up with the team, perhaps. Oop, just interrupted in the last second. So Earthquake and Hyperion are down, Ice Wall's down, Odin's down, but everything else is up, so... There's the Blessed Shield on Stukov.
Stay a while going out and getting 2 of them. Valkyrie misses though, so that's quite a big advantage.
Someone must have woken up the Tychus, was it? So the Valkyrie ended up missing.
I think it was Cassia that actually woke him up before throwing out the Valkyrie.
Easily done. There's the mind control on Thrall.
Finally hitting.
He's in big trouble, the silence.
In a lot of trouble. Huge silence, just owning the rest of his team out. It really, I mean, Cassia had gone mid at this stage. and just his team was not there for him.
Yeah, I think there's a mind control. And there goes
And
Reyna.
I mean, like I said, it feels like you can throw mind control out a lot, and you definitely can once you hit level 20.
Yeah, without doubt.
Have it off cooldown all the time. It's ready to go again, so we're going to see it on Johanna here. Oh, it misses this time.
But I mean, it's not the end of the world here for Nexus Most Wanted. They're losing this objective. I think they need to stay alive now.
Get ready to defend.
Yeah, they've still got 2 forts, so...
If I was Just Cause, I'd probably be trying to start this boss to really be able to hammer this advantage home.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, they're just staying safe and sensible here now, aren't they? Sylvanas on a bit of cleanup duty. They're going to have to let the objective D push top, so... Do they look for bot lane? Bot or mid?
Yeah, I don't know what you'd be aiming for here. Do you just get the forts and try and even the map up, rather than, you know, pushing for a keep?
I would have gone for boss and tried to then really push bot lane.
Push that bot keep.
But you've got the Sylvanas trait, you've got mind control every 15 seconds, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I think Nexus Most Wanted need to... I don't know, they need to take a fight, otherwise they're just going to get mind controls thrown at them constantly.
I think you look to fight at the keeps. I don't think I would be willing to die for a fort at this stage. Leap in on the Deckard.
She is a bit isolated now, this Sonya. Oh, May's going down to the fort shots. The Sylvanas trait not coming out in time.
Look at Jimmy just chunking health away now.
Yeah, Sukov might just get away here.
Sukov doesn't have anything to save himself now. He's in trouble. Yeah,
he goes down. But Jimmy gets mind controlled, and that's a nice counter kill. Johanna might still be in trouble here. Mind control's up in 8 seconds. I think she's going to be in trouble here. She needs a Deckard. But Deckard's clearing mid.
She can't walk around a corner. As soon as she tries to corner, mind control gets her.
There we go. Go Deckard. Oh.
That mind control should have been held on until she tried to round that corner, because then you're guaranteed to hit it.
Yeah.
So I should have just held on to that a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're completely angry with that if you're Just Cause. Perhaps not the impact that they perhaps would have wanted, but they got a fort in mid. They're on even footing here. The game can still go their way, basically.
Yeah.
They were looking in a disadvantaged position before the start of that last objective.
That's true. I wonder if there was just a bit of miscommunication, because it looked like Sonya was going quite aggressive and the Sylvanas trait didn't come out quite early enough. I don't know if she was stay a wild. I don't know if it was still on cooldown.
That Sonya leap was just a bit too enthusiastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Deckard had lost a bit of health, but he's Deckard. He's the most tanky tank in the game, yet alone support.
That's true.
Just heals himself. Like, as one person, you're not killing a Deckard.
Yeah. So red team starting the boss and then pulling off, setting up a trap.
Here comes Wailing Arrow. No.
Mind control. But it's not yet being held. There's the Earthquake. And the Valkyrie onto Sonya.
Roots this is going to be deep back to safety. May's alone in the back and no one is going to help her. So they walk away, they sacrifice their May and they lose the boss.
Yeah, the objective's just up as well, so they're not a great position for Just Cause.
Yeah, they're going to clean up duty. I don't know.
I think they're going for bot boss. Are they? No. Okay. Yeah, just clean it up.
They're going to be too slow on bot boss. Way too slow. So they're going to lose. If they try boss, they'll lose the objective. They really had to try to contest the bosses 4, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
This is going to be impossible to withstand.
I mean,
May's not going to get there quick enough to help them.
I mean, top boss isn't the end of the world. It's not going to take the core by itself.
With the 2 objectives, though, with the objective pushing the other 2 lanes, they're gonna get all 3 keeps here. Surely.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on Just Cause. If if 1 or 2 of them die and they don't get any kills, then it could easily be GG. So they need to play this perfectly, I think.
They're all here now. They're capable to have the 5-man fight, but they're not going to be able to save this objective in time. If they can pick up some kills around this, it means they can clear it up no problem. There's the ice wall. Leap straight on it into a mind control. That is a dead Jimmy, but no one's peeling for Stukov. He dies. Stay a while gets 2 of them in. Earthquake. Oh, hello Tychus. You're in a lot of trouble, and that is going to be EG for Nexus Most Wanted.
Yeah, I
100%.
think that.
Down goes May. Sonia's next.
Oh, she's fine. Out come the B steps. Yeah, I think that was. I think Just Cause had to do that. I think if they'd have lost the objective as well, that would have been checkmate.
Yeah, they're straight on to boss, and it's already at half health, so that's going to be a nice job. Tidy up. I mean, it was the fight they had to take. They either fought again over the boss 4v5, or they tried to contest objective there.
Yeah.
So that was their last chance, but just
Yeah.
no one peeled for the Stukov. They all went in on Jimmy, and in a way, if you're Nexus Most Wanted, you just go, okay, kill our Jimmy. We've killed your support, and you.
Yeah. So that's 1-0 to Nexus Most Wanted. Well executed. I believed in them, if you recall, whereas you were backing Just Cause.
I mean, I don't know why this matters. Why do you have to remind me at this stage? Betting wasn't on anyway, so
Yeah,
my points are safe.
Yeah, it doesn't count. But yeah, nicely done.
Yeah. What was interesting in the early game there, both teams were so cautious, neither wanting to give away a death, and I felt like halfway through the game, they got a lot more laissez-faire with it, and they were just like, yeah, we're going to go in, we're going to keep fighting over this objective, and like a Valkyrie would go out and there wasn't necessarily many peels for it, or a bit of Just Cause. Some people starting to back away from a fight, some people left behind, and
yeah.
Yeah,
I think Nexus Most Wanted, they had their thing, the Stay a While, the Valkyrie, it was all very well executed. Just Cause, I mean, they had the similar kind of tools and they did execute it well at times, but when they got the pick, they just couldn't turn it into a team wipe. Yeah, I think they won one sort of team fight, like one big team fight where they got more than one kill, but that was it.
Yeah, Just Cause's comp in general allows them to isolate one person and kill them. The problem that they had there was like Stay a While and Earthquake, but it led to big team fights where they were then committed to having focused the majority of their abilities and ults onto one hero, with then not a lot left to fight the rest of that fight. If they could get the picks and then like recompose themselves and then obviously make use of it, great. But they were so committed that they had no option but to continue that fight and then lose heroes in return.
Yeah. So Nexus Most Wanted picking up, well, Just Cause pick first pick, and Nexus Most Wanted are taking us to Battlefield of Eternity. I'm just going to eat while we get into this lobby, so you keep talking. You do you.
Very nice of you. I mean, I still think at this stage that it could go. It could definitely go Just Cause's way in the next game. I think with a different draft, like we said when we were looking at it, May picking up Ice Wall. It's not one that is it's one we've tried and we don't get a huge amount of value trying to find those isolations off the Ice Wall. So I'm not necessarily too surprised that it perhaps didn't look as well oiled as it could have been. Possibly a bit more practice needed with Ice Wolf May player could have led to some better setups for the Sylvanas with the mind control as well. Just looked a little bit out of sync. Getting that engaged that they wanted for the fights. I hope you're enjoying your food. I am enjoying my drink of water.
Excellent. What kind of heroes do you think we'll be seeing on BOE? We talked about how prioritised Cassia would be in that first map, but I guess she's less valued on this map, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to see the Sylvanas again, because pushing with the Immortal once you get it. if you're confident in getting it. Nexus Most Wanted have Ming on their heroes played, so might see that come out.
Well, Ming did get banned out by Just Cause in the first map, so it would be surprising. I mean, they do have first pick, so they might look to pick that up themselves. But if they're not planning to, I think we can expect to see it banned. And if they don't ban it, you know, money's on that first pick.
Do you think there's anything here that you would respect ban? The Valkyries?
Yeah, there were some nice Valkyries, so it depends how much you value Cassia on this map.
Yeah. It's one of those where perhaps just pick it up. Just Cause have picked Cassia 4 times. Why not just pick it up as the denial? But I would not want to necessarily let them play that Cassia against you again.
I don't
Valkyrie's quite an easy one to avoid, generally speaking. She got quite a lot of value.
Yeah. I don't want to downplay. Cassia is fine on this map, but I'm just saying that she's not as highly valued as some heroes, right? Like she's not got the best race. But yeah, if you just want to play her because she's a strong hero, then you could definitely see her banned or picked here.
We might see the Diablo ban again, because obviously he's quite popular on this map. In terms of map bans, I think they're still going to take precedent perhaps over the respect bans, aren't they? Those meta heroes here that you just know can shred the immortals. You think we might see a Zul'jin? Might get lucky.
That would be exciting. Yeah, I'd like to see him on this map. Because then if it goes well, you can start playing him on this map.
You think the Tychus ban was hoping that they'd let Diablo through?
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, they've got first pick and they picked it up last match, so they clearly don't want it. Yeah, maybe they were hoping for an early Diablo. That would make sense. That is one of their favourite tanks, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, and...
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so no interest in the Ming from Just Cause. They could have left that open. They must have a different first pick in mind here.
So do you think we're going to see Jimmy again, probably?
Yeah, we could see Just Cause pick it up as well.
He's pretty much the most popular AA hero left. Him or Valor.
Don't forget about Greymane as well.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
The Stukov didn't get great value last game, so I perhaps. Chromie's great at controlling objectives, certain points on the map, but on BOE, there's so many ways of getting around to her normally that she can't like turtle up and be safe. So this isn't my favorite Chromie map.
Yeah, I think as long as your draft protects her, I think as long as you don't, leave her too exposed, then I can dig it.
Maybe that's just because when I'm playing Chromie, I don't rely on my team to keep safe.
Yeah, there's that as well.
They're normally YOLOing on the other side of the team fight, diving in and trying to get kills themselves.
Yeah. We see Kelfast Reyna picked up by Nexus Most Wanted. So Reyna for that immortal damage, Kelfast. There's a lot of clump team fights on this map, isn't there? Lots of choke points, so it could be a lot of living bomb value. Especially if you have a Lucio.
Spreading that bomb to his teammates.
Lucio and Muradin. I like it.
Li Ming, Chromie gone. There's not really that many majors that are top tier on this map, so Kelfast is probably just a
Yeah, I guess so. I'm excited to see Lucio. Lucio was buffed, and it did buff the ultimate bomb spreading talent, I5.
Yeah. There's the Valor ban. They know there's limited auto attack heroes left, so I guess just reducing those options even further.
Yeah. Could see a tank banned out here, or maybe even the Decad.
We might see the
There's a bit of a
Sylvanas
respect
again.
fan.
Oh, they also play Fullstad.
Um,
Lunara is a very good option here. Not really with the Chromie though.
It depends on the flexibility in the roster. I think it was T Forever who plays a Sylvanas, so if they can switch the Chrome to
They
someone
play
else or Sylvanas, then maybe.
Sylvanas, Lunara, and Hanzo,
Okay.
which are all viable options. Obviously had a lot of fun on full last game. Did performed well in the team fights. Got lots of routes. Got his obviously 5-man route early on, letting him complete his
Yeah.
quest. So
I think Earthquake did okay in the end, despite me trash talking it.
yeah,
Got some good value from it.
with the Valkyrie, Valkyrie gets someone who's already trying to disengage and then stuck there.
Yeah, Earthquake just get some stuff there. And then Kira Hanzo. Right wing in response. So.
Poppin, I'm getting so good at predicting these drafts that I think I should be drafting for us.
It's fine by me.
Nah, it's too much responsibility. It's only fun when it's slandering other teams.
So yeah, two interesting drafts coming out here. I don't know whose I favour though. Yeah.
If I looked at it in terms of not knowing how the last game just went, I might be inclined to say I like Just Causes more. But having the Jimmy fall again for Nexus Most Wanted, I think that's what swings me towards right now, because it's going to be Earthquake with the Jimmy getting a load of kill pressure. They've not really. I mean, depends how quick that Lucio is to use Amp It Up and get his team out of trouble.
Yeah. We shall see anyway. Going into the game now. So it's Nexus Most Wanted, Just Cause, and it's 1-0 to Nexus Most Wanted, who have Bob Zorzen on Killfast, Dasher on Rainer once again, Alpha, Johanna once again, Kelmore on Brightwing, and Strider on the Thrall again.
So, on the right team, Just Cause, I was about to call them my team. Just Cause with T on Chromie, Norak on Moradin, Lilith on Lucio, Kestrel on Kira, and Akos on Hanzo. Is now the time to bring up the fact that we actually played against Just Cause?
I think this is a better time than ever, yeah. So me and Yimak were playing Storm League, just us two, and we came up against 5 members of Just Cause. And then about half an hour later after the match, after we won, we said, should we do a cast? Yeah, Friday looks good. And then I was looking through all the teams, I was like, it's a sign, it's Just Cause. So here we are.
Yeah, we are literally casting this game just because we played against them in Storm League.
Exactly.
We won. That's what matters.
We won, so if we end up playing them in Division 4 and we lose, then we are kicking everyone else from our team and recruiting the random people from Storm League that we played with.
Yeah, because
that's the plan.
They are better than our teammates if,
yep.
if we lose.
I'm sure none of our team are watching, it's fine.
Oh, 100% not. I've already checked.
Oh, that's good.
I was seeing if Beanfish was about. He is actually now online, so he's logged on just as we were slandering him. Perfect.
Right, so bit of skirmishing early doors. Muradin in a lot of trouble there. Nice polymorph, but does have Dwarf Toss to get out.
Keeps the safety.
Hanzo was in a bit of trouble. So was Jimmy actually.
Hanzo trying not to spread the bomb and Chromie not giving him any room back out of, so
yeah,
nearly just letting him die.
Okira come down looking for the possible gank, but no opportunities there. Quick look at talents. Q Hanzo, spell power for level 1 for Chromie. Blue team.
Are we going to see lots of time
surprises?
Chromie?
That the she's gone for the armor time trap talent. So plus 20 armor for allies, minus 20 for your enemies. Exterminator from Jimmy, no surprises there.
Kira trying to go very aggressive on Thrall in top lane, but they're just trading health, so it's a complete standstill in top at the moment.
Yeah, we see Rolling Thunder from Fall, so that's really keeping him up with that Kira. The trades. I don't know who's supposed to win that 1v1. I don't really know Kira's matchups, but yeah, it looks very even at the moment.
So same as the last game, really. A bit of a stalemate initially, back
Yeah.
and forth. Both teams kind of poking and prodding. And oh, hello! Just as we were saying, both teams poking and prodding and looking for a kill, but no one really wanting to play too risky up until.
Yeah. So Johanna going up and catching the soak after Thrall was killed by Kira. Both teams taking up the bruises just in time for the objective.
And somehow Just Cause walking away with quite a bit, half a level XP lead, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
Stun
nice.
on Brightwing, but Muradin okay, doesn't matter. He gets the Brightwing kill. He stands on the Immortal stun, but just doesn't care about it. Kelphos gonna fall? Yeah.
Yep, nice Kira damage
really
there.
nice.
Well, this
I
will
think
give.
someone's played Kira before by the looks of it.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Just Cause can get some nice damage out on this Immortal as they get free kills there. Johanna might be in trouble. She should have a trait, I think.
Yeah, close enough to the fort that they weren't going to waste time chasing her. Yeah. Romy goes to tidy up bottom. Muradin going to tidy up top, I guess. Going to just get a stack on full.
Yeah, looks like it.
Just getting that Q quest. Really important.
Blue team looking to defend here. It's always difficult on the first one. It always goes down very quickly. There's no heroics.
Oh, Muradin. His disengage gets interrupted, so he is in a bit of trouble, but Johanna's not going to be able to finish him off, and Lucio. Oh, Kelphos gets it. Yep. I mean, so, Muradin goes for the zone, pays the price, but they get the objective with nearly a full shield as well.
Yeah, I don't know what I prefer as the blue team. They get the kill on Muradin, so he can't be there just as the objective spawns, but would it have been better for them to just race a little bit and get that shield down a bit earlier, maybe? Yeah. I don't know.
Death time was too low. They needed to get rid of some of that shield. Yeah, although it's disappearing very, very quickly right now.
Yeah, that Jimmy just melts it, so it's not the worst thing to give this away.
Well, Johanna doing a good job of just zoning out Just Cause as well, so they're not really been pushed that hard with the...
Yeah.
Muradin's here now, see if they can go a little bit more aggressive. But when you've got a Hanzo Chromie, not going to be like up in their faces, poking down from far, playing siege mode.
Yeah, just looking at top quickly, Kira looking to be bullying the Thrall a little bit now. Maybe once she's picked up some talents, this gives her a bit of an edge there. As there's a bit of a fight going on the camp on bot.
Slowing Sand's going to get huge value there. Kelphos is not going to be able to move it, focus him. And yeah, it goes to Muradin. That slowing Sands was enough to make the free back line just back out.
Definitely. That's not too bad for the blue team. The objective's not spawning yet. They should be able to clear this up fairly easily. Hanzo looking like he's going top.
That's the perfect example of a location where Just Cause take the fight in those choke points. So as long as they continue to fight on their terms, they should dominate. But out in the open, surely going to go the way of Nexus most.
They do like the choke points, but equally there's the living bomb to think about. Brightwing taking a lot of damage.
Brightwing taking a huge chunk of damage. I mean, if Chromie's going to follow up on Muradin's Stormbolt every time, then Brightwing's going to feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, definitely. Quick look at talents before the second objective as Kira and Hanzo take the top camp. That for Thrall to clear up. No real surprises. We've got Living Bomb talent at 7 for Kelphas, so he's definitely seeing some value, or potential value there. Given that Muradin. Yeah, all looks fairly standard. Kelphas in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, Kelphas, what are you doing?
A bit too eager. Dragon's Arrow hits nobody, should have gone Dragon Strike. Johanna's in a lot of trouble here, shield gets burnt and the Slowing Sands prevents her escape.
Yeah. as soon as a bit of CC goes down, you got that slowing sands on you. You're gonna get blown up by the Hanzo Chromie very quickly.
Definitely, especially if you're a kill fast. There's no time for the Brightwing to respond there with a teleport if she did have it.
Brightwing's got to pick up the spell armor on Pixie Dust and just make sure she pays attention to who's being focused.
Just to clarify, it always has spell armor, but do you mean the increased spell armor?
Yeah, the increased spell armor. Yeah.
So that's a full shield immortal for Just Cause pushing in on top here. Gotta be top 4 right, and maybe even keep more if they play it right.
I know they've got the Hanzo and then the Muradin's obviously gone for the Stormbolt talents, but I don't feel like Just Cause should have as much race as they seem to. Like, I wouldn't have been scared of their race potential.
No, but they're taking these fights in the right places at the right time.
Just winning the fights first,
yeah,
aren't they? Yeah,
doing a really good job.
It's still got a bit of shield on that Immortal.
Yeah. Oh, it will surely go down. Johanna's doing a good job of zoning. Dragon Arrow hits nobody again. Why would you pick Dragon Arrow?
Again.
Dragon Strike would have hit, 2, 3 people there. But each to their own. Immortal does go down.
Look at this Kalphos positioning at the top there. He's so easily isolated.
Ooh.
And straight, just as I said it, Stormbolt, Chromie damage arrived, but he needs to really watch his.
Yeah, I can see why you'd want to step up on Kel'Thas a bit there, just to be getting that damage out and be ready with follow-up DC, but Just Cause have a team that really punish that.
Yeah, he's being outpoked by the Chromie Hanzo.
Yeah.
So he's obviously getting frustrated and wanting to put a bit of damage in, but he's overextending a bit.
Chromie going for timeout on level 11. What's that? Not seen many Chromies pick that in the last day.
That's because I picked the wrong talents.
So gonna have a bit of a race here. Just Cause take the camp on bot and they're pushing down this fort, which, yeah, that's definitely going down. Nexus most wanted respond on top as Jimmy gets the camp and they're taking down the gate and the towers. But red team are going to be able to respond to this. Dragon Arrow is up, so bit of a bad trade for.
Push hard enough, have they? And here's the thing: even if they get that fort, the Immortal's just going to go to bot lane for them.
Yep, here comes the Dragon Arrow. It hits Jimmy. He's in big trouble. Big trouble.
Jimmy very quickly.
Nicely done there.
Muradin not spreading the bomb. Johanna in trouble here because her shield is going to disappear quickly as well. There's the Stormbolt. There's the Chromie damage. They are communicating that one boat very well.
Yeah. Bit of a disaster for Nexus most wanted. They lose the trade by losing bottom 4 and not getting top 4 of their enemies, and then they lose the team fight just before the objective. Muradin looking to take up the Bruiser camp.
You know how in the last game there was that really nice Valkyrie by Cassia that her team just follow up on?
Yep.
Muradin and Chromie right now are doing the opposite. I swear every time Muradin is about to land a storm, Chromie knows it.
Yeah, very synergy. There's the halftime show. Blue team nearly at level 13, but they really want to be defending here. Jimmy's just going to catch that XP top just to get them that talent. Big damage on the Johanna.
Johanna in a bit of trouble, but no one's following up with the Kira. Slowing Sands not enough, and Kira
Living bomb
is
value.
Hurt. That's living bomb in the choke point. Muradin's still spreading it to the Chromie.
Yeah.
Kira was just on a different wavelength to the rest of her team there. She was ready to go in, and everyone else wasn't.
They've been quite dominant so far, and when you are quite dominant, it gives you that bit of confidence, doesn't it? And sometimes you just push it a bit too far.
I don't think the Kira was wrong. She was going to get that Johanna kill.
Yeah.
It just wasn't communicated.
Yeah.
Basically.
So Thrall's gone to clear top.
Out on his own, and here comes Jimmy, slowing Sands, DC. Lucio's trying to keep Chromie alive. That timeout is just so good for Chromie, isn't it?
It is, it's good. I think old Chromie should pick it really as well as Piercing Sands.
You should never quote me on that. But yeah, it saved her life there, gave Lucio plenty of time to get near her, give her the support she needed to get out.
Yeah.
And how much shield are we
Oh.
looking at again?
Yeah, 3/4. Blue team starting the camp, but red team just stroll in and say, that's ours. Yeah, I feel like blue got the kill on Kira then, and then Thrall had to go defend top, and they were all a bit split, and it seemed a bit indecisive. I don't know. Should he have committed 5 and just burnt down the Immortal, confirmed the objective, and maybe lost a bit of, lost the gates on top perhaps? I don't know. Because now they're looking at potentially a lost keep. I think there's a good chance they're going to lose this keep
It would have
unless...
been better trying to save their fort, because it wasn't going to really favour them getting the top one. You know how in the last game as well that we were looking at like ice wall and mind control setup?
Yep. Oh, all got deleted then.
Absolutely.
That was nicely played. Brightwing's going to get out as well as Kael'thas, but this keep is about to go down.
I feel like after that first game, Just Cause literally turned around and went, right, here's a combo we know we can land.
Yep.
We know I can hit Storm Bolts and we know we can put a Slowing Sand on that, no problem. And they've just gone for an easier combo to land, and they're hitting it every time. Now,
Nice damage coming out from Kael'thas there. Getting Just Cause a bit low. Hanzo can out of there. The Immortals finished off. Good objective from Just Cause. Nobody died. They got the keep. Mission successful. They've still got the 16 advantage, so they can still be a little bit aggressive here. Dragon Arrow's up in 25.
The way they're playing here completely makes sense why you ban Diablo against them every time.
Yeah, definitely. Nice time trap. Johanna stops the invasion of the camp. Cleared up quickly, but stops them from getting picked off.
Right now, Just Cause don't need to take any risks. They've got the 16, so they can fight. They've got the advantage. Oh, Kael'thas!
A little too far out. Didn't really stand a chance once that Dragon Arrow hit.
He was backing. He was just backing a lot slower than the rest of his team, and Hanzo saw it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Nicely done.
And I mean, that's what a 50% success rate with Dragon Arrow right now.
That's true. Yeah.
But the 2 he's landed have resulted in kills.
Yes, yeah, some very nice follow-up. They're going to take top camp now. Could they have gone for something more aggressive there? Maybe not. Maybe that would have been pushing a bit too far, maybe.
And kind of again, why bother? You can get the camp pressure now. That's going to give you the first half of the race. And they know they'll probably just look for a pick at the halftime show and go for the second half of the race from there.
Blue team are just going to try and push the lane now a little bit, clear up that catapult. They'll definitely need to clear up those 2 camps on top, but there is time for them to have a bit of a defensive fight here if they want to take it. Dragon Arrow misses. 2 for 3 now.
Not that we're keeping score.
No. Kael'thas is a bit isolated on the bottom with Kira, but managed to walk away.
You don't want to 1v1 Akira as Kael'thas.
Yeah, blue team not really achieving. They're not achieving anything here. They're not forcing the fight, and the camp's starting to push on top. But here they're going in now. There's the earthquake. Sound barrier.
Disengage. Are they going to go back in?
Well, red team have sort of got out of the earthquake, so they're interested in the fight once more. They're going to disengage
here. Red team just back to safety. Every ult's been pretty much used by both teams. Just throw me and Kael'thas ready to go again.
Yeah. Damage on the keep now. Those camps. Thrall's going to go clean that up. Has his team got the message? Are they going to back out here, or Kael'thas getting Kira'd? Brightwing's low.
Chunked, but
Johanna's very isolated as well.
Yeah, Johanna's trying to put that pressure on the Chromie, but no one on her team helping her, and she's dead now. Meanwhile, Thrall on cleanup duty. This is a dead someone. Kael'thas or Jimmy, whichever one gets picked. Both.
Dragon Arrow stuns them both.
As soon as Muradin jumped in there, you knew he was going to land the Storm Bolt, and you knew Chromie was going to.
I think blue team needed to back up there.
GG.
Yeah, Thrall went back to clean up, and the half-time hadn't been hit, so they had that bit of time just to send everyone back, clear it up really quickly, and then go on the defensive again.
But I mean, Thrall not even caring about the core right now, so I think that's representative of how he feels about this game. Get it over, get in a draft, and try to win the next draft.
Yeah.
Because
so.
Yeah, I mean, Very nice. It was the same strategy by Just Cause as they tried doing in the first game, but it felt like just a more comfortable set of heroes for them.
Yeah. So it's 1-1 now, and it's the team that's won each game has had first pick. So doing the first pick might be a bit more favourable here. Team winning on the other team's
Yeah,
map.
both of these teams have a lot of crossover in what they like in the draft. But getting that first pick gives them that advantage, doesn't it? Lets them pull the draft a bit more and make sure they're on the comfortable heroes. Just
Yeah.
Cause is, of course, the team that's 2 games for a row at the moment, whereas Nexus Most Wanted is one win, 1 loss. That game, you can understand why Just Cause would be the kind of favourite coming into it. So I think it's really going to come down to the draft for this third game, because it could go either way. It gets the synergy.
Yeah.
And make sure the communication is right.
I mean, Nexus Most Wanted, it seemed like they were fairly in control for most of the first match. There was, apart from that boss on top where they showed up a bit late. I think they had it all under control, and I think the third match has the potential to be very close.
Do you think that they got Kel'Thos value really in that game?
At times, yes, but equally, I think it was just hard for Kael'thas to step up, and it was always at risk stepping up to get that damage. So yes, he got some nice living bomb damage, but yeah, it was just too risky against the Kira, I think, and the Stormbolt and the Dragon Arrow, and it was an easy target for Just Cause, I think.
Do you think more should have been done to peel for him, or do you think he was putting himself in positions that just made it too difficult for his team to keep him alive?
Yeah, it felt like it. I don't know if maybe it was better just sitting back, getting a bit less poke value, waiting for them to, maybe engage on the thrall, perhaps, and
A couple of the kills came though when they were trying to back, and people would the team would just leave and forget to peel for the rest of their teammates as they were.
yeah, that's true.
He only died 4 times, which is the same as the Jimmy.
Yeah, it wasn't like he died, far too much or anything. It was just every time he died, Just Cause took advantage of it, and
Yeah.
it
When
wasn't.
he died, it's over.
Yeah.
like GG, wait for him to respawn.
So Nexus Most Wanted, what's that game are going for first pick, and Just Cause aren't going to take us to Towers of Doom.
Nice map. If they're
What?
looking for 4-man blow up as well, the 4-man's together quite a lot on this, so kind of favors those. We're just going to isolate one person and blow them up rather than big AoE one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of makes sense as a map for Just Cause, but see if getting first pick is really a deciding factor.
So heroes that we've talked about already, Ming and Cassia could definitely be highly prioritised here with that first pick.
I mean, Chromie.
Chromie, yeah, we could see that.
If you don't want to come up against Chromie again.
Yeah, they could ban it out or pick it up themselves with that first pick if they like. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
It's
Yeah,
in an auto attack meta. This is a map that still favors a lot of mages, doesn't it?
yeah,
So
definitely.
it's a bit more exciting if you kind of want to mix up your draft a little bit as well. You can get the Tassadar in this, get a lot of value of it. You can get even Gul'dan or something like that. So you don't just have to play Cassie or Jimmy.
You don't?
I mean, we will see a Cassio or a Jimmy in this game 100%. Or we'll see them banned.
Yeah, I think I could see Just Cause banning out the Cassia, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I see Jimmy as being as high a priority here. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, perhaps if you're Nexus Most Wanted after that last game as well, you say, right, I've played 2 games on Jimmy. I'm not doing him again. that wasn't fun. I want.
I think that's fair. A more exciting hero to play could be literally anything else.
Anything is more exciting than Jimmy.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else is a comparably boring hero. There isn't any. There's nothing as Johanna. We've both snuck onto Just Cause. They move us to the caster slot.
Okay, so just waiting on the teams to be ready. The red team are ready to draft very shortly.
And we shall see. It really could go either way. Really good. So we'll see if any uncomfortable picks are made. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. Interestingly, Just Cause's first 2 matches, which they did win, were both 2-1s, so they are, comfortable coming back from a map down. Get that win. Nexus Most Wanted's win also came. Okay, no, they won the first map, but it was a 2-1, so don't think either team will be particularly deflated going to this third map. I think they'll both be ready for it, ready for the challenge. Slight delay before we get into draft. Blue team. Begin to there. Okay, got the ready up from the blue team. About to head into draft for map number 3. Towers of Doom. 1-1 Nexus Most Wanted versus Just Cause. The deciding map. Blue team have first pick here. See what they prioritise. Expecting probably another Diablo ban here. Could easily see a Chromie ban, yep. They have got first pick, so they're not interested in picking that up themselves, but I think they really got punished by the Slowing Sands last time, so very sensible ban. And then we could see maybe the Ming or Cassia here, I think. Just Cause being banned out. The Hogger, of course, still very highly contested, and definitely not wanting to deal with that. That doesn't mean that Nexus Most Wanted can get the Cassia or Li Ming if they want, as the Diablo ban as expected. And now Just Cause just have to decide if they want to play against Cassia or Ming, I think. So it's a chance that Nexus Most Wanted don't want either of them, and they could just prove me wrong, but my prediction. Be the Cassia ban. I wouldn't be so quick Li Ming pick here. I quite like Li Ming on Towers of Doom. I think you can get a lot of value around those shrines. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Ming being picked up. Now the red team responds to that. Right wing could be contested here. Pick up Sylvanas Anna, so a bit of a denial with the Anna pick, making sure that can't get paired with the Li Ming. Sylvanas did a good job in game 1, even though they lost. Put out a lot of damage, and those mind controls did get a lot of picks, so if they opt for that again. Interesting to see. And blue team picking up Malfiel and Reyna. Picking up the offlaner a little bit early there. Wondering if that might be a denial pick. I know Kestrel on Just Cause does play a good bit of Malfiel. I don't know if it's a denial pick or if it's just Strider wanting to pick that up before their opponents do anyway. Jimmy wants more, which Yemek predicted. Right wing gets banned out by the red team.
So, Poppin, how's the draft going?
Did you have your headset on the whole time while you were walking around the house so you heard exactly what I said?
No.
No? Okay. Well, Just Cause
Were
decided
you
to ban the...
hoping that the answer was yes?
Yeah, and then I wouldn't have to repeat myself. So we saw Nexus Most Wanted get the early Li Ming. Just Cause decided they wanted to ban the Cassia more than the Ming. And has been taken away. The blue team took away Malfiel, which is definitely a strong hero for Kestrel on the red team. Muradin gets banned out after the last match, and the red team picking up D.Va as their offlaner to go up against Malfiel.
I mean, those are some very respectful bans by Nexus Most Wanted, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and
you don't want Chromie on this map. You don't want to deal with that Muradin again. And
yeah.
Diablo is the same as the Muradin in terms of setup, isn't it?
Yeah. The Hanzo coming out again from the red team, so the Mind Control and Dragon Arrow coming out there.
What's the tank? What is the tank for Just Cause though?
EC possibly, that could be quite nice. But there is quite a few yeah, but there is, you know, Li Ming Rain has quite a bit of damage to come in. But there is the ETC on the blue team.
Variant? Taunt variant?
It could be quite nice.
It's so obvious. It's a bit boring. Garrosh or Stitches could work. A noob could work. A noob would leave them very squishy, but you've got the D.Va.
I don't like the variant. Like it just, especially if they go mind control again. That's, I don't know. It feels a bit too single target, but it could work. I reckon a noob. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just for the counter Li Ming.
Do you think the Sylvanas is going to wait for the Anub to burrow in to do the mind control, or do you think she's going to look for?
I think they're going to throw them out. Throw them out. I mean, they might even do the Dragon Arrow first, maybe? Or I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work that. Maybe they won't even go mind control.
They've got options. Whoever feels confident on landing it, hope.
Yeah, we'll have to see what order they use all that in.
Nexus Most Wanted bringing back Deckard suggests they went Stay a While worked really well for us.
Yeah.
As a disengage for this. Also, like I say, he can just keep someone alive so well, can't he? Stay a while into mosh pit, a little bit scary. But you've got a fair amount of interrupts there on the other team.
That's very fair to say, yeah. I mean, I still sometimes, usually in the situation you go, I'll go stage dive. I'm a fan of the mosh and the threat of the mosh, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it, but we'll find out.
If you see mind control go out, and you've seen the dragon arrow go out, you start thinking, okay, I'm going to get a mosh that includes the ETC and hope that sleep dart is on. That includes the new brack.
The battle begins.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
So, 1-1, the deciding match. On the blue side we have Nexus Most Wanted, Bob's Olsen on Li Ming, Kelmore on the Deckard again, Strider on the Malfiel, Alpha on ETC and Dasher on the Reyna once more.
I was appreciating the taunts coming out from Nexus Most Wanted, just letting us know that Li Ming and Deckard have both played a lot of games on those heroes. On the right hand side, Sylvanas being played by T, Norak playing Anub, Lilith playing Anna, Akros playing Hanzo, and Kestrel playing D.Va.
So, for anyone watching, it's clear I've not updated my observer interface because it's not showing D.Va's talents for some reason.
How absolutely terrible of you.
She's picked up Liquid Cooling on level 1, so more tapping as Sylvanas gets caught out on bot while trying to clear the wave.
First Savannah's kill, and it goes to the Li Ming.
Yeah, and Noob was just hanging around mid, so unable to peel for it. Nicely done by the blue team. Early pick.
Chilling out in mid. I think we're going to see some aggression coming out from this Li Ming. A little bit of pent-up rage from the last game.
Yeah, I mean, Bob Zorzen, was stepping up quite a bit on Kael'thas the last game, but that's the kind of thing you can do on Ming. You can teleport in, you can teleport out.
Yeah, and she's got some nice squishy targets here as well.
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
Absolutely delete an Nano or Hanzo or Silver.
Yeah. So Reyna picks up the camp on the left, and the blue team are looking like they might be interested in invading this camp on the right-hand side.
Well, they're one kill up already. They're feeling confident.
ETC slides on, but doesn't make it in time.
I think almost unlucky that he didn't just focus the Anub. To be honest,
they could have just turned on him.
I think they could have just said, "We're not getting the camp. Let's just take an Anub kill," and they probably would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Anub is a very, very squishy tank with, you're not seeing your bruiser for most of the game on this map.
That's true. Yeah. It's looking like Malthael having a good time soaking against D.Va. Maybe there's a couple of minions still to be picked up, but they almost have a full level lead here as they take the towers on bot. Looks like the second one will fall any moment. So, okay, maybe not just yet, but
I've no doubt that they're going to finish off that bottom tower soon.
Yeah, Li Ming is interested, you can see, but playing it safe here, not risking the overextension.
Both teams seem quite happy keeping the 4-man bot and just letting the bruisers rotate. And I don't think either bruiser is particularly dominating in that, so...
No, yeah, D.Va can. Looks like she is holding her own on the soak. It just looks like Malthael's just a little bit ahead.
Just duke it out.
Yeah. First set
don't
of
too much time to set up here. You want to fight quickly.
Looks like blue team are better positioned initially, but Noob's gonna have to push in here. Interrupt.
But he's already lost a chunk of health, to be fair.
Sylvanas looking for the flank on the
ETC
side.
wants the Hanzo. I think Decker needs to stop trying to channel and just focus on winning the team fight. Oh, there you go. There's the team fight one. They're going to get the objective now. I mean, ETC had his eye on Hanzo for the whole time they were posturing there, really. So it was a matter of time that he was going to power slide it.
Yeah, so level 7 hit for the blue team.
And they're wasting no time in putting pressure on this bottom tower.
Yeah, Jimmy's pew-pewing it. Gets slept and then stunned by a noob, but he gets out just fine.
The boop saving the Anub from an orb.
Bloody boops, eh?
Bloody ETC
saving everyone. Jimmy's gonna pick up that camp once. See them invade once more. Malthael's gonna clean up mid now, and he could join his team to force a 5v4 perhaps. Pick up that camp.
Do you feel like so far the Anubrak's been very wary of engaging, and
it looks
it's been
like
very much like here zoning, taking a lot of damage and then having to use his burrow to disengage. Not really seen the aggression from Just Cause that they delivered in the last game.
Yeah. It's a weird one.
Just,
I don't like
Rurouni,
the
you've got that ridiculous health bar, and it doesn't matter, and you can go aggressive. I feel like with Anub at the moment, he's playing more defensively, and the one time he burrows in, he really gets punished for it.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Anub with Ana. Like, I don't know, like, you want to go in.
You think it's hard for the Ana to hit the Anub because he's diving?
Yeah, he's a bit further in. Oh, ETC going down here.
ETC
Nicely
forced
done.
the Hanzo damage. Good job. I think underestimating the burst damage that could come back his way, but that was as no consequence of Just Cause coordination. That was just ETC underestimating the damage.
So we were so busy looking at ETC getting killed and talking about Anubrak that we didn't notice Malthael get the kill on D.Va. So even though the 4v4 blue team are giving up that bottom altar.
Yeah. Well, they're about to hit 10. and
Yeah.
watch them start pushing bot lane as soon as they've got 10 again.
Yep. Alfield might need to be careful. Red team are moving to mid. But he does have vision of them. Really fine.
I think we're about to see red team move back down to bot. Here we go.
Careful on that
They don't
rotation.
want to take this
Ooh.
fight just yet.
I would have been interested. It'd been interesting to see blue team maybe be a bit aggro on that rotation. Maybe just look for that Anna.
Yeah, which they could have done, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're even backing as far as they are. They've got all those healing potions. They can hold their position there.
Yeah, they're giving their opponents a chance to get level 10 now.
Yeah, which they have.
Wailing arrow from Sylvanas, so we're not seeing the mind control this time.
I'm almost disappointed, because once they hit level 20 in the last game, it was absolutely ruthless.
Yeah, it was. Li Ming's just going to keep poking down this bell tower.
Who do you think he's going to be cocooning? Just getting that ETC out the way and going on the squishies? Or going for Li Ming?
I mean, Ming's got Disintegrate, so...
Disintegrate, yeah.
You either have to wait for her to use it, or... If you're going to cocoon someone else, you need to be stun locking that
Diva's
Ming.
looking for the fight. She's got her mech. Dragon Arrow misses. But, I mean, Li Ming nearly fell then anyway. If that Dragon Arrow had hit, she was gone.
Didn't... What happened with that Dragon Arrow? Did she, like, teleport and dodge it somehow? Cause it
I don't know.
looked like it should have hit her, maybe.
It felt
It was
like
very
it was
close.
very far away.
I don't know. Blue team invading this camp. Dragon Arrow and Wailing Arrow are down, so they know they've got a bit of a heroic advantage here. Jimmy's just hitting that camp. While Malfield channels.
I don't know if
objective.
Jimmy knows there's a team fight going on around him.
I'm not sure.
He saw minions and went
Mosh instantly interrupted. Here comes the Diva Bomb. ETC is in big trouble.
into the Diva Bomb.
Malfield gets
Good
saved
on the
from...
Malfield, who just gets set free straight away. But Li Ming reset, number 1. Going after the squishies.
Oh,
Jimmy's going to kill Anna here, no chance.
Might go down himself unless he can get a potion.
Well. It's just the resets now.
Yeah, the cocoon on Malfield actually saved him from the mech damage.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would, how much of a difference it made, but yeah, it gave him a
kept
bit
him
of
alive for 5 more seconds.
Yeah,
it?
and he managed to finish off. Was it the Anub? I think.
Anub, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so
then that set Li Ming on a killing spree.
Yeah. So the bottom bell tower falls. Jimmy's trying to push these in, but he might be in quite a bit of trouble here. Here comes the Dragon Arrow, and he is going down.
Whew.
Good intentions, but
Caught sleeping.
yeah, not quite ready for the red team respawning there, and his team were busy
And
elsewhere.
that red team can still annihilate someone, same as the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely delete you off the face of the earth if you're caught out. But the problem they have is once that Anub's dead, or the Anub's in a mosh pit or a stay a while or something like that, there's just nothing that's going to keep those free squid.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate for the blue team there. They got that camp after that fight, and it took the bottom bell tower, but then they weren't ready to take advantage of it. So red team do take that back quite easily. Also, the UI's fixed itself, and we can now see Diva's talents on the stream.
Yay!
Yay! I don't know how that happened, but maybe it only shows after a certain level. I don't know.
She's off doing Diva things in the solo lane anyway.
Oh, we're putting some pressure on him. 2-man Mosh and Li Ming's in the cocoon. It's like Jimmy's going to go down to the Sylvanas damage
Jimmy
here.
definitely needed a bit of help there.
Yeah.
and he's gone. Not a heal in sight. Here comes the reset.
Low, but Sylvanas does go down. ETC falls. Diva's still mid. She's not turned up for this fight.
Number 2.
Down goes Anna. It'll be a 2 for 2. So chaotic team fight. Here comes Diva now, and Malfield might be in trouble. Oh, big damage on the Anubrat from the Ming. Might just be okay.
Keeping himself
Malfield does
alive,
go down.
Or Anub very lucky to get out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Was the Malfield ult meant to go on the Sylvanas, or was it a misclick? Oh no, there was no one else there. But her health was dropping a lot quicker than it was.
Okay. Diva's trying for the cheeky top left tap, but Reina and Ming turn up and say no. Oh no.
I mean, Ming's got no mana here.
Yeah, and Diva's just about to get a bomb, so she might be able to stall it for even a bit longer even. There it is, it's ready.
This time and they can take the fight.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the faith of the rest of her team, so she backs out.
Yeah, they're choosing.
I think maybe they didn't realise that Ming had no mana.
So it's 28 to 18. in terms of core health. So blue team an advantage. They've got about half a level experience lead. So you know it's looking slightly in their favour, but Towers of Doom, you can never predict
the
how it's going to
team
go.
fights are starting to look a lot more even now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just Cause are getting a bit more comfortable with their combo and with their team fight. But in terms of the macro, Nexus Most Wanted have such a lead, they can afford to kind of play it safe.
Yeah, I mean they took the 5v4 fight then. Like D.Va didn't turn up at the last fight for a while, and it didn't seem like they could take advantage of the numbers. It was nicely done by the red team. Blue team are going to put some pressure on the spell tower again with Leeming. Here comes the dragon arrow, it hits free. Oh, Leeming just gets out. But she does go down.
Absolutely ruining the backline.
Mosh on a
She
noob.
comes back and puts the pressure on ETC, who, if he gets stunned by a noob, he's dead. Yeah. Nano Sylvanas chasing it down. So
yeah, that was a nice dragon arrow hitting free. Ming, well, she just got absolutely wrecked at the start of that. But even though she teleported out, Sylvanas was able to chase her down.
Do you think Jimmy's in trouble here?
A little bit, yeah.
He is. just a bit.
Yeah, nice cocoon, waiting for the cooldowns to come up, and yeah, there's no escape there.
They
can take this
very
bell tower now.
confidently went on, and that's the confidence they had in the last game. It was like, yeah, we're just going to go kill this person now. Now, if you're Nexus Most Wanted, you just be happy to get your top left one now, right?
You would be, yeah, but that's not looking guaranteed right now. Sylvanas is channeling bot. D.Va's got a bomb for extra stall. That goes off.
And this is going to turn this fight into a 4v5, sorry.
Yeah, Jimmy's still 10 seconds out. They could go from the channel, but that's optimistic.
They've got to put in some serious damage in order to zone these guys out. ETC peels
damage on a noob, and he goes down to last rights. Nicely done.
There goes a noob, last right, and that's going to give them their top left one. I don't think they could go to...
No, I think that's too much greed. I mean, they're still ahead on shots, so...
but they lost a lot of their lead there.
Yeah, they have done, but that's okay. They can stabilise now. Levels are even. A Nubrak's dead, so they can get these camps on bot if they're coordinated enough.
Aggression. Do you start the... Yeah, they're going to start the camp. I was going to say, do you start the camp or just wait for a gank?
Here comes Malfield. D.Va's top, so yeah, there's no chance that their team can contest that. We can pick up the left camp, and Ubrak's still 10 seconds away from coming back.
If they can get both the bottom forts, they'll be right back in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the stealing their camp is just more of a denial, which is good. Oh, Jimmy needs some help here. D.Va's coming in. He's going to take away that camp.
Jimmy needs some help. His team has realised, but they give the camp up.
Yeah, it's not ideal. You could have done with that damage to help take that down. Dragon arrow on Ming.
Goodbye, Sylvan.
She gets deleted.
That was really nice. They just saw Li Ming alone and went for it.
Yeah, Freeman Mosh, that's very nice. Damage on Hanzo. Sylvanas is a bit low, but the cocoon comes out on ETC.
They're not going to be happy with just the one counter kill though. They're looking for more.
Nope. Oops, Sylv might be
gone.
Sylv just about gets out.
Sylvanas is playing very aggressive.
Yeah.
Got that double Banshee, letting her to go in and go back out again.
Yeah, that's the fun of playing Sylvanas, isn't it? Doing that. But if the ETC times that Q perfectly when she needs to teleport back out, trouble.
I mean, that Dragon Arrow
Jimmy, might be in massive trouble here.
Redeemed a lot of missed ones.
Yeah.
Nice peel from the ETC, just keep out the way.
It looks like Blue Team are going to be zoned out of this. Yeah, they are going to have Li Ming back, so they could have maybe just stepped up a little bit more. They would have had numbers for 10 seconds or so there, but choosing to let it go. It's 13-15, so it's still fairly even.
It's going to be as good as neck and neck when we hit level 20, isn't it?
Here comes the cross map Dragon Arrow coming in. Is it going to hit anyone? No.
Too confident after the last one.
Yeah, they're not even hit level 20.
They're looking for a fight here. They want to make use of this while they got the lead.
ETC going for Storm Shield, interestingly, not one of the Mosh related talents.
Boom.
Ooh.
Always death metal.
Yeah, no. Death metal, Bolt of the Storm, the slide. Gosh,
I mean, the power side one as well, so fun.
Yeah, opting to protect his team, which is very noble. Very noble.
I mean, very sensible, but less
Yeah,
thrilling.
it's not as fun. So they're going to take this bottom bell tower. Diva's backing the flank a little bit. She's got the bomb, so I think if Dragon Arrow was up there, they might have looked for a fight, but still 15 seconds left on that. Do blue team want
They're
the
just
fight
looking to
here,
control
or
this
they just
now.
hope it's going to try and keep it for now? Malfield's working on the camp.
I mean, they keep this, they're going to be able to defend this objective very easily as well, hopefully, then.
Yeah, so red team going round to mid for obvious reasons, but the camp will be pushing through bots, so there might be free shots team there.
And I mean, this could put them five away from winning.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, 5?
3 from the sappers. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Anoob's in big trouble. Last right
Anoob's
takes him
gone
down.
absolutely deleted. Sylvanas is in with her nano boost, but she's now focused after Anoob's gone. Not going to get any value. Diva mech coming out? Nope.
He goes in on the
goodbye,
Sylvanas and she just survives.
Good job, Anna, keeping her alive there, to be honest.
Yeah. What happened to the camp on bot? Oh no, yeah, that went through, didn't it? They had 15. They had 15, didn't they?
Yeah, I was looking at the blues.
Okay. Yep. So nicely done by the blue team, getting exactly what they wanted there, and they're going to get mid now. Going to lose bot. I don't know if would it have been more valuable to defend that, or
they're going to go to the boss. No noob. They're going to get some, top bell tower then. But yeah, they've got another 15 seconds of no noob. They're just
that makes sense.
Painting the entire map blue. Oh, careful. You died alone last time, Li Ming. I wouldn't be too confident without my...
Yeah, here comes a new Brack, so red team will be looking for that Dragon Arrow here before the keep falls. They've got 15 seconds on Wailing Arrow, but here it comes.
Li Ming
Stay a while.
Out with a nice...
Very nice. Anubrak's in big trouble. He's going to go down to last rights. The cocoon doesn't come out in a second in time. Zoning Mosh Pit. Malfield falls, but so does Diva. If blue team can get out here, then they'll be in a good situation. Sylvanas trying her best to get just one pick.
I mean, she's putting a lot of pressure on Li Ming, but Li Ming unflustered, just, hitting her back.
Anna goes down.
Anna completely abandoned. This could potentially be GG here.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Towers.
Yeah, I mean, do you go boss here and then the objective, or... Because they've got Exterminator Jimmy, so they could do the boss if they wanted, or they might just put that pressure on the other
They're going to try to keep Sylvanas... Indecision. They were going to keep Sylvanas off mid, realised they were too slow, and then went to the boss.
Yeah,
but
boss
it doesn't
is a
matter
safe play anyway.
Just Cause can't do anything about it, can they?
Yeah, they can't do anything about it. Now Just Cause are going to have to YOLO onto this bottom shrine.
Sylvanas was looking for a pick, I think.
Gets caught out on the way, and it's GG. Hanzo has got a Dragon Arrow. We might see a brave play.
A disengage, but it's not
survives the last rights.
It's going to keep him alive, but it's not going to save his team. I mean, yeah, I think Sylvanas looking to slow the rotation, seeing if Hanzo could get it, but that is GG.
Yeah, nicely played. Well done by both teams. 17 kills to 12. That was the good game 3 I wanted to see. Like it looked like Nexus Most Wanted had the sort of early game, then it shifted to Just Cause, who really took a hold of middle game while they were getting these Dragon Arrow combos. But then Nexus Most Wanted managed to pull it back in the late game.
I think really significantly, Nexus Most Wanted picking up that Deckard. I think that was just a lesson learnt from the first game of how valuable that stay a while was going to be when they engaged.
Yeah.
And they knew what Just Cause's strategy was going to be, and they adapted to it.
Yeah, I think there's some really nice stay a whiles coming out from Kelmore there.
And
several occasions
tank
where
choking all the way down to the Anub option. You know that's like a fourth choice tank at that stage. That isn't the one they wanted to pick.
I think it's good that the blue team took away the ETC, because I think if that was an ETC rather than a noob, I would have personally liked that a lot better. I think that would have been.
Yeah, I think it would have really worked in their favour. So I think like picking as a denial pick, and they might not have been thinking of it as a
No, maybe not.
denial
But
pick at the time,
yeah,
but it's
maybe.
worked out so well for them.
Yeah, maybe red team even wanted a noob. I don't know. I think it took them quite a while to pick it, so.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Um,
All good. I mean, that was an impressive game. I don't think I want to play against either of those teams.
yeah, hopefully not. I mean, they're both sat at 2 wins each now, and we're sat at the bottom of Division 4, so we won't be playing them just yet, which is glad about.
Yeah.
I
mean, even there, like in that final game, Just Cause, like the Hanzo Arrow Sylvanas kill on the Li Ming, where Li Ming was, you know, what, 3 seconds walk away from the rest of the team, but that was just enough to go. She's isolated. That's absolutely.
Yeah, really nice follow up. Everyone, it seemed like everyone was on the same page. Because like in the first map, we thought Just Cause were maybe not quite on, wasn't quite syncing up. Whereas this time, I think they got it right, but just overall, it was a bit tricky for them. Maybe it was the draft of the opponents making it a bit hard for them.
Yeah, really
maybe.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I don't know if you have anything else to say.
No, I think that's it. Just well played both teams.
Next Friday,
hopefully
we'll be casting again.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Non-committal. Poppin hated every moment of this.
It was okay. No, it was fun to watch. I enjoyed it.
Any other matches on after this on any other channels?
Thank you for reminding me, because if there is, I can. And that's what nice people do, isn't it?
Yeah, that would make us nice people.
That would make us nice people.
Have a look at this calendar.
Have a look.
What time are we up to? 8:40.
Okay. It looks like
8:30.
Kalisis is asking the Trying Dutchman versus Heal Me Maybe on his channel. That might be on to game 2 or 3.
Yeah, start at 8
so
o'clock. So
I'm gonna hit the host button if I know where it is. Oh, where it is. Host channel. That's
my
it.
days.
Cool. Right. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to hang around, go check out this other match.
Cool.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye. And it's just gone over to hosting.
Like it is, yeah, like it is.